Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is me Aditi. I hope all of you guys are doing well and are staying at home. So in today's video, I'm going to be creating this beautiful dewy glowy makeup look for this winter season. I think all of us wants to get a really nice glowy base, and that's what I'm gonna show you how you can actually get this beautiful dewy glowy base using all drugstore products. So if you guys want to know how I created this look and what are the products that I use, then please continue watching. But before that, please take a moment and subscribe to my channel and also hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my future videos. And yeah, with that, let's get started. Before I start on with my makeup, I always wash my face, and for that I used 1% salicylic acid gel face wash from the Dermaco. I am using this face wash these days and I'm really loving this. This is really lightweight on the skin. It feels so good. This is a proper foaming face wash, and it is not really drying for me, so I'm really enjoying this. After that, I'm using this mist from Plum, and I'm just gonna spray a few sprays of this all over my face. This has a really nice fragrance to it, and this is very smooth, soothing and hydrating for my skin. Then I'm gonna apply this hyaluronic acid serum from the brand Pilgrim. I started using this from a week or so and I'm really liking this. I'm just gonna apply 4-5 drops of this. I'm taking this on my palm and then just patting that all over my face. This is a really lightweight serum. This has no fragrance, so if you have sensitive skin or if you don't like fragrances, you can use this serum. This is really hydrating for your skin, and my skin feels instantly super hydrated and plump when I apply this. This is not sticky at all, so I'm just gonna press that into my skin, and then I'm gonna move on to moisturizer. And for that I'm taking this Pond's light moisturizer. This is again a really beautiful moisturizer. I have been using this from a year, like more than a year. Especially during winter I like to use this one. During summers I like to use the gel one, right? So this one is really again hydrating and moisturizing. This is again very lightweight on the skin. You can see I am using actually multiple products before I'm doing my makeup, applying my makeup, but all of these are very lightweight, and that's why I am able to really build these products up on really layering these products on my skin, because all of these are very lightweight. Even I'm applying quite a lot of different products, my skin still feels very light and it's not at all sticky or oily, nothing of that sort. I'm just gonna apply that all over my face and neck area. And of course, how can we forget our lips? My lips, I have like really dry lips. Sometimes it becomes extremely dry. So before I apply my lipstick, I'm just gonna apply this lip balm so that my lips are nicely moisturized. And yeah, this is again really nice lip balm. This is from Mamaearth and this shade is my favorite. And last but not the least, I'm gonna apply this 1% hyaluronic acid sunscreen. I always apply sunscreen even if I'm not wearing makeup. If I'm wearing makeup, always apply a good sunscreen of your choice, whatever suits your skin. I am applying this one because this is like really moisturizing on the skin. You would be able to see in a minute that how nice glow this provides to your skin, and that's why I really love this before makeup as well. And this gets absorbed very quickly on your skin, and you can see how glowing and moisturized my skin looks. Now let's move on to the primer, and for that I'm using this elf poreless putty primer. If you don't have any issue with your skin, you can actually skip on primer. I am using this primer in particular because I need to work with my pores. So the reason I'm using this one particularly because this is going to help me with the pore issue, and at the same time this is a really nice moisturizing primer. Normally the primers that I use that are like silicone based primers, so that are normally like generally are on the matte side, but this one is gonna help me with the pore issue, and at the same time it's very moisturizing on the skin. So I'm just gonna apply this on the areas where I need help, like my on my chin or on my smile lines, on my nose. These are the areas where I really need to work on. can see my skin is still looking like really nicely hydrated and moisturized, and the glow is still there. It's not completely vanished or something like, right? And that's why I use this primer particularly. Now I'm gonna move on to the foundation, and for foundation I'm gonna mix two foundations today. The first one is the Nykaa Skin Genius foundation, and the other one is LA Girl foundation. Both of these foundations are very dewy foundations. I'm gonna mix both these, one pump, you can say, of the Nykaa foundation and half a pump of LA Girl foundation, and I'm gonna apply this all over my face. Firstly, I'm just using my fingers. I feel your hands works beautifully if you want to get a very natural look. The foundation melts with the warmth of your fingers, so I like to just pat that on, pack that all over my face, and you can see how easily it is getting blended with my fingers only. I am blending out my concealer in the end with the beauty blender, so that if there is any excess product, the beauty blender will take that off, and it's gonna blend everything very nicely and gonna give you a really nice seamless and really blended look. And then I'm taking this LA Girl Pro HD High Definition Concealer. This one is in the shade Pure Beige. I'm just gonna apply the tiniest amount of this close to my inner corners, because that's where I have a lot of darkness. So that's why I like to use a concealer which is a darker shade, and that's gonna cancel out all the darkness. And I'm just gonna blend it out with the help of my beauty blender, the tip of my beauty blender. You can use a brush as well, or if you want to use your finger, you can use your finger as well. You want to use the products which are very dewy and which offers dewy finish. Don't use products of matte finish, because no matter how much you put in, like no matter how much skincare products or skincare steps you follow, if you directly apply a very full coverage or very matte foundation, it's gonna end up looking very matte and drying. So apply a dewy base. So all of the products that I have used till now, all of these are very dewy products. All the foundations, both the foundation, the concealer, and the next concealer that I'm using right here, this is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This again is very lightweight and gives really nice dewy finish. So I'm just gonna apply this on the areas where I need a little bit of brightness on my face. This one is in the shade Sand, so I'm just gonna apply this on the areas where I need a little bit of brightness. And you can see I'm applying the tiniest amount of this. I don't want this look to be very full coverage. If you want, you can apply a little more, or you can build it up. It completely depends on the kind of look you're going for. I want this look to be very lightweight, not so full coverage. That's why I am applying very little amount of all these products. And once I start blending it out, I'm just gonna leave the concealer under my eyes for a few seconds, say like 30 to 40 seconds, because it's gonna give more coverage. So before you start blending the concealer under your eyes, just blend the concealer on the other areas like your forehead, your nose, your chin, and all the other areas. And then once that is done, and then just you can move on to your eyes. Then I'm taking this L'Oreal Paris Rouge Signature lipstick. This is in the shade I Explore. This is a really beautiful brownie shade, and I really like to apply this as my blush, because this is so lightweight and gives a really nice glowy look to your face. So I'm just gonna apply this on my cheeks firstly, and you can see how easily this gets blended. You can use a brush again, but I like to use my finger when I blend this out. And this is not extremely pigmented, so even if you're a beginner, you can easily work with this. You can see how easily this gets blended, right? This is not gonna give you like a patch on your face. It is so lightweight. It feels like water on the skin, and that's why I really love applying this as my blush. You can see how glowy my cheeks are looking when I just applied this. And this is a gorgeous shade. I like to use my lipsticks as my blush. I think you can always use your lipsticks as your blush. I use it so many times, and it looks absolutely stunning. And you can see how gorgeous that is looking. Right now I'm gonna quickly set my face, and actually I'm not gonna set my face, I'm just gonna set my under eyes, and that's it. Because you want if you want this look to look very glowy, right, and very dewy. So if you set your entire face with your powder, it's gonna look completely matte, right? And that's not the look with what we are actually going for. So I'm just applying the powder under my eyes. Like you can see I'm baking under my eyes, because that's the area where you want that area to be matte, and I really want to prevent that crease lines, right? So that's why I applied a little bit of powder there. And then I'm using this beautiful bronzer from Flower Beauty. I think this one is in the shade Sunswept. I think this is a perfect bronzer for that sun-kissed look, and I just love using this concealer. I recently got this, I would say like a month or so it's been, and I'm just completely obsessed with this product. This is so warm, the perfect kind of warmth that I want for my face for a sun-kissed look. And this has a really nice dewy finish. This gives a really nice glowy finish, and that's why I am using this bronzer in particular. You can see how gorgeous this is looking on my cheeks. So I'm just gonna apply this on my cheeks, on my forehead, on my jawline, and I'm just gonna lightly contour my nose with the same bronzer. So it's been 30 to 40 seconds. I'm just gonna dust off the powder, and now my eyes are under eyes are completely set, and it's not gonna move, it's not gonna budge, and I'm not gonna get crease lines. And that is the motto of this whole thing, right? So once that is done, I'm quickly gonna contour my nose, and I'm using a very small you can say this is a really small eye brush. So I'm just gonna use that brush to contour my nose with this bronzer. This is a really nice shade, and I'm just gonna connect it with my eyebrow so that it looks very nicely connected and really symmetrical. And once that is done, I am gonna move on to a blush, and for that I'm using this Milani Baked blush. Again, this is a gorgeous blush. You can see how good this looks. This has a really nice glow to it, so it looks so good on the skin. So I'm just gonna apply this on my cheeks. This gives a really beautiful glow. You can wear this with or without makeup. I have worn this without makeup multiple times, and it looks absolutely gorgeous on the skin. I know this one is a bit expensive, so I would recommend the L'Oreal blushes. Those are really good and very close to this, and yeah, you can use that as well. That again gives a really nice glowy look. So if you want, I can give you the link of that in the description box. That one is quite affordable as compared to the Milani one, and gives a lot similar finish. And I'm just gonna you can see I'm using setting spray. That one is from the brand Faces Canada, and I'm just gonna apply that all over my face, and you can see how glowing my skin is looking. Not only it's gonna set my face, like set my makeup, and at the same time it's gonna give a really nice dewy finish, because that setting spray is for dewy base. So you can see I have not applied any highlighter yet, but still my skin looks really nicely highlighted and really glowing. Now I'm quickly gonna do my eyebrows, and that's very easy. I don't do a lot for my brows, just brushing up my brows and filling in all the gaps, and then just brushing it up again with the spoolie, and that's it. I just follow these 2 steps back and forth, like filling in my brows, then again using the spoolie, then again filling in the gaps, then again using the spoolie, and that's all what I do for my brows. Now I'm using the same lipstick, which is in the shade I Explore, and I'm going to apply that on my eyelid. You can see I'm applying this on the outer corner, you can say on the outer V, and again I'm just going to blend it with my finger only. This is again a really this looks so good on the eyes as well. I think this is a multi-purpose product. You can apply this as your lipstick. Of course this is a lipstick, so you can apply this as your lipstick, as your blush, as your eyeshadow as well. This looks so good as a creamy eyeshadow, and that's what I'm using. That's why I'm using this on my eyes. You can see how easily this gets blended on the eyes as well, and this looks so creamy, so soft on the eyes. So I'm just gonna apply that blend it with my finger only. And then to set it, I'm using this Nykaa Autumn Spice palette. This is a really gorgeous warm shade palette. So I'm just gonna use this dark brown shade, just a tiniest bit of this, because whenever we use cream product, we need to set it with a powder, right? So I'm just gonna use the tiniest amount of this to kind of set it and get a little bit of more dimension to my eyes. So I'm just gonna scratching it, you can see, and kind of pushing it into my close to my inner corners, and it looks so good. I'm not applying this shade close to my inner corners as such because I want my eyes to look big, and when I leave that area like completely clean, or maybe I apply a beige shade, then my eyes looks quite bigger and open. Applying the same shade close to my lower lash line as well, so that everything looks really nicely connected. You can use that lipstick as well close to your lower lash line as well, that blends easily right here as well. Then I'm using this beige shade from the palette, and I'm gonna pack that on my close to my inner corner, like on my lid. And that's why I said that I like to use these kind of shades so that my eyes looks much more bigger and open. After that, I'm using this K-Beauty Illuminating Highlighter. This one is in the shade Champagne Fizz, and I'm gonna apply this on my inner corners. This is gonna instantly open up your eyes. This makes a huge difference. If you don't do it, start doing it, and it makes a huge difference in the entire look. So I'm just gonna pop that close to my inner corner, like on my inner corners or on my brow bone as well, because this look is about the glowy and dewy skin. And we're just gonna apply a good highlighter. I am using this highlighter because this is so soft on the skin, gives like water like finish, and you can see how gorgeous this is looking on my cheeks, right? This is a really beautiful highlighter. I would say this is my favorite highlighter out of all the highlighters that I own. I use this way too much, and I just love this so much. So finally I'm gonna move on to my lips, and for that I'm using this Swiss Beauty lip liner, and this one is in the shade Burgundy. This again is a beautiful lip liner. This applies so easily on the lips. You can see how easily this is getting applied on my lips. I'm just gonna line my lips, and I don't want this line to be very prominent, so I'm just gonna use my finger and kind of smudge it a little bit. Then I'm taking this Maybelline Creamy Matte Lipstick in the shade Nude Nuance. This is a really beautiful creamy lipstick. This feels so lightweight on the skin, on my lips, right? And this is like so moisturizing. You don't even feel that you have something on my on your lips. So that is why I'm applying this shade right here. This looks so good, and again I'm using my finger to kind of blend it out, and you can see how good this is looking, right? One more time I'm using the setting spray on my beauty blender, and then again just pressing that on my skin, and you can see how nice glow this gives, right? That's why I just love this setting spray. This sets your face and gives a really nice dewy finish. I have not applied a lot of powder, so if you have applied powder, you can use this, and it's gonna melt everything together, and it's gonna give you a really nice glowy look. But I have not applied powder. Still, you wanna make sure that you set your face with something, because we have not applied powder, right? And we need something to set our face, so that's why I'm using this again. And I completely forgot to apply mascara, so I'm finally gonna do that. I was feeling a little weird, and I was like just completely forgot that I have mascara left to apply, and finally I am applying this. This is the Wet n Wild mascara. So good. This is not a waterproof one, so if you want something which is like for your everyday use, this is the mascara that you can definitely go for. This is so light on your lashes. This doesn't feel so heavy. That's what I meant. And you can easily remove this with water only, and this gives a lot of length to your lashes. Not so much volume, but yeah, good length to your lashes. I'm just gonna apply this on my lower lashes and my upper lashes as well. So these are the days that we wear masks, that's why I had to apply a matte lipstick, and for that I'm taking this My Glam lipstick. This is a beautiful shade, so I just applied this all over my lips, and yeah, that's it. So that's how the finished look looks like, you guys. You can see how nice, glowing and dewy my base is looking, and still at the same time this is very very lightweight. If you like to apply a lip gloss, you can apply a lip gloss as well. I don't really apply a lip gloss. I'm not a very lip gloss person, so yeah, but if you like to apply a lip gloss, I think you can definitely apply it, and it's gonna look so beautiful. And yeah, all the product details that I've used in this video will be mentioned in the description box with all the links, so don't forget to check that out. And yeah, that's what I have today for you guys. I'll see you guys very soon in my next video. Till then, stay safe, stay at home. I love you guys all so much. Bye.